Hello, hello, Spear here, back again with more American Truck Simulator. Um, there you go, thank you. You will recall, I'm just going to bump over because that's the way we roll. Last time we were here at this Peterbilt dealership, and actually all I did was rest and fix my settings, and I looked at configuration of the truck. I could get it painted, which I really thought about, but I wound up getting two mirrors, which now I realize are much too small. That mirror and that mirror on the engine. But I'm sitting back in such a way that they're really not going to be very useful for me. They will be. Actually, I think they will be when I really need them. I mean, not normally. But last time I was driving down here, I didn't say anything at the time, but when we were merging into two lanes, there was a car on my right that was like right next to me, next to my engine, and for the life of me, I couldn't see it. I didn't know if it was there or not. I was like, because I saw it in the mirror coming up on, and I was like, okay, this seems like this is going to be an issue, and then it just kind of disappeared, and I wasn't able to follow it because of all the merging and the construction at the time. So I thought those could be helpful. I'll be able to quickly glance down and see if I can see something. So they were relatively cheap, and it was only like $280 a mirror. So
Keep left,
yeah,
and then turn left.
got it. But here we are in San Diego. We're going to pick up some. Well, you've already read the description,
Turn
provided I
left.
make the description correctly. Jet engine input cowls. The metal part that goes around the front part of jet engines. I've been assured it is not a special transport. I was concerned about that to begin with, but the menu is very specific about uh, putting up the flag, the stripes, and the warnings and stuff. So I shouldn't have a problem. They're just going to LAX. I've not been to LAX in this playthrough, so there you have it. See the two mirrors in front. That's all I did. I thought about a paint job. Paint job was like 25.5, and I've only got 34 grand. Which I mean, I guess I could have easily gotten it, and I would have had 10 grand for the trip. The trip is relatively short. You don't want to run out of money during a trip. And it's not usually that big a deal, but anyway, and I got to pay back the loan for the truck. I did have to borrow a little bit of money for this used truck. It's not much. I don't know how much it is per day, but it's not very much. I mean, I'm not going to be hurting or anything, but I just thought I'll save up a little bit more money. I can deal with the white truck's fine. If you remember my playthrough, previous playthrough, particularly, I can't think of any more P words. Uh, I did use that white ATS logoed paint, Coastline Mining, which was mostly, I think, white, with on the sides, I think had some black and some gold and said Coastline Mining in the logo, stuff like that. But it was a mostly white hood and stuff, so it's not that big a deal. It is completely white though, so it does look a little too generic. I looked at the other colors. Some of those colors looked really nice, and they were fairly cheap. I thought about doing that.
Keep left,
I mean, the red
and
looked
then
pretty
turn
hot.
left.
It had a metallic red. Fancy, and it was only like
Keep left.
3 or 4,000. Sometimes I wonder if I don't speak clearly. Oh my goodness! But I didn't get it because I was like, well, I'm going to get another paint job. No, okay, not that. And for a second, I was like, is that it? Um, I don't know what the name of this place is called. They're not giving me any indication. We're at 2020. Oh! Sorry. Um, headphone warner. Headphone users, beware. Sorry. I've just run into a fire truck. Yeah. We were at 2020 Piper something road. What I did not do at the, I don't know how to get repairs. I was at the dealership. They were giving me the option. I kept hitting. I don't know if I have to choose specific parts. Yeah, I probably have to choose specific parts. Yeah, all right. I messed that up then. Okay. Here we'll see the jet engine cowl. Jet engine inlet cowl. We have these other things we could do. They're all fairly short. I can't take a faraway job actually because I think it's on the other side. What? I can't. Okay. Yeah. How did that? There's a guy inside there. Cool. Yeah. I think the GPS changes every time I turn off the truck. The GPS inside the truck changes. Um, Man, this is gonna be a heck of a time getting this thing out of here. You all right? Where are these things? Um, well, what the? What's going on here? Okay, that other thing's lit up too much. It was confusing. So there you go. They're just well, like you'd expect, jet engine inlet cowls, like I described them. And they're the metal part that goes in front of uh, jet engine. They seem to be wrapped in some kind of packing material. I guess I want to get them scratched on the transport. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Now let's just go out the way I came. See, so these four things that just go on the jet engine front. Pretty self-explanatory. They have picked the four words that perfectly describe something. Actually, this is not what I really had in mind. I didn't know it would be a. Why is there a helicopter? I didn't know it would be this big when I signed up for this job. They did assure me it wasn't too heavy for my truck. It's only 15,000 pounds. I guess I had to take that. I wanted to take the corner like this so that I could go through fairly straight and cut the corner with these things. I did want to. Uh, I guess they have to be light because they're on airplanes. So I guess this all makes sense. But they are long. I'm just gonna take these corners just pretty wide just to make sure I don't clip anything. Nah, looks like it's gonna be fine. Not gonna have a problem at all. All right. Well, this is not. Where am I going? Okay. There you have it. The jet engine inlet cowl. I don't need to stop on the thing, but I do need to look where I'm going. I don't want to hit the fire truck again.
Turn right.
But yeah, I went at the dealership. I did see some type of repairs I could possibly need, but
Get ready to turn right.
nothing seemed urgent. But that's another reason I wanted to save my money. I mean, I can always borrow more money. I mean, money is not going to be an issue. But I didn't want to just go hog wild with the money. I mean, I'm a beginning trucker here. One man with a day cab. Sorry.
Get ready to turn right.
I do not have a cough button, so I do have a mute
Turn
on
right.
the mic, but harder to get to. But I figured, well, I'm a beginning trucker. I don't want to borrow all the money, and I don't want to go hog wild. And a lot of things are level blocked. I'm only on level, what, 4? So I couldn't get a lot of things anyway. And as I go through all the again, it doesn't really make any sense to. Whoops. Sorry. I don't know who I'm apologizing to. There's nobody else on the road. And since it's a used truck, I didn't want to. I didn't want to like spend all my money fixing up a used truck. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's already got 60,000 miles. I might as well just save my money for a brand new truck and get all the add-ons and doohickeys for a new truck. I don't really customize it too much. I mean, you don't really see anything really. You see the inside. The inside's the most important part. That's what you see. The outside, I'll go to the outside occasionally. So I mean, paint is important, but I don't know what else. But
Keep right.
they've got
Then turn right.
they've got so many
Turn
so
right.
many options. I can see how you can spend a long time in there trying to get all your options. No, I didn't hit the police car. Trying to get all your options just how you like them. I can see how that could be a thing, but I put that off for now. But once I get a truck and once I decide this is going to be my truck for a long, long time, then we'll work on all that. All right. This should be actually a fairly short job. San Diego to Los Angeles. I mean, you can't get much closer than that. Getting to LAX might be a time consuming. I might spend more time trying to get to LAX than just going up the highway here. There is Ore Vista Road.
Keep left.
Don't worry about that. I'm on it. Cruise control set properly. Spear's on the ball now. You might have been saying, "Oh, that Spear's a little nutter." I fixed my graphics and I've made sure to press the save button this time. Boom. I've got all my buttons completely memorized. Boom. Here is on the ball. Aside from hitting that fire truck, which the greatest of truck drivers have been known to do, I
Keep left.
now at pro level. You know, it takes a little while to get back into the swing of things. Cesar Chavez Parkway. Oh, well, we're in Los Angeles. We know Cesar Chavez follows Major League Baseball. We are in LA, so we should be seeing a LAX exit sooner or later. 6th Avenue, 1 mile? Probably not. That doesn't sound like an LAX exit. That sounds like something downtown. Maybe I should fix that. Man, if there was one GPS between that, well, I guess this is probably the best one for driving on the highway. The other one is best for wait a second, I am getting off on 6th? I don't know if I'm getting off on 6th or not. No, I guess I'm not. It's blocked. Yeah, see, I wish they would. Yeah, I wish they would put these blocked roads on the GPS, but like make them a different color or something. Like you can't go down there because it's just confusing when there's an exit and it's not on the GPS. And the GPS shows you staying to the right, but it's not that right. I got to get back over. Dude.
Keep left.
Oh my goodness. LA traffic is getting a little scary. There's hardly any of it. Whoa, whoa. All right, I got somebody. Oh my goodness. I'm just slowing down. This guy is going too fast, and he's too big, and he's dangerous. I don't know when I need to get off. It's dark. Yeah, see, he's got that. Now that's a special transport. Oh, I've looked at some of the something's going on in the GPS. I've looked at some of the DLC. It looks interesting, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to pay a bunch of money just for different um, trailers, different loads. I don't know because they got talking about a farm machinery update. They got so many different trailers and loads that you can carry, which I guess are interesting. So I'll have to think about that. ATS always has bunches of sales, so it shouldn't be too bad. But if you get all of them, it starts to add up. Unless you got to figure out you got to get all the maps and stuff. All right, 60 miles. So we've gone. We went through LA. I remember seeing the buildings and stuff, and now we seem to be in the middle of nowhere. I've been to LAX, but admittedly, I was never outside of LAX, so I'm not entirely sure where it is in the scheme of things. It feels like I need to get over. It feels like I'd rather go to Los Angeles than Long Beach, but I don't really know. Say something, talkie lady.
Keep right. And
Keep.
then turn right.
Okay.
Turn right.
Got it. So we have been this way before. Remember we went to the port of Long Beach a few trips ago. Was that trip one, trip two? Probably trip two, I think. I don't know. But I've had to renumber the things. What is this? 127, 128? Because of all my other previous trips. It did seem right that I would have, I can't really have this be trip four if I've already had a trip four. And I've done a lot of these ATS videos. And a lot of trucking. I enjoy trucking. What the? Is that the Milky Way? What the? There's no way you're seeing the Milky Way in Los Angeles. Uh-oh.
Keep left.
I believe I just drove over a train. There's a bridge over a train tracks. Cool. Santa Monica, Long Beach, or Pasadena.
Keep left.
Alright. Nice clover leaf here. But yeah, you can't see all these stars in the real world. Not in a built up area. I like hearing about that. You got to go to special places in the world now just to see stars. Well, not to see stars, but to see a lot of stars. Apparently, the light really blocks our view at night. It used to be stars like mad, and now there are some stars. Come on, talkie lady, say something. All the other times she said, keep left, keep right, turn left, turn right. Yeah, I got nothing there. What I learned from the great Ben Summers is never trust a talkie lady. Fuel fill. Fuel. Alright, according to my information, I've completely forgotten about this too. That said at LAX, that exit, that sign.
Keep right. And then exit right.
I've completely forgotten about fuel as well. I think I'm about 40%.
Exit right.
Yeah, if you look at the dash too, you can see that. Oh man, I cannot. This is a great time to look at the dash, Spear. See at the dash on the left there, a little bit left, less than half. I don't know what the line on the bottom means, but the line on the top is fuel.
Turn left.
line on the bottom is oil, maybe? I don't know. Diesel, blue. All right. Ooh, let me change that again. I got to remember to change that in town. Change the GPS to give me more of an idea of what's going on. Because when you get these one turn right after another, you can always tell where to turn. Ah, took a little drink there. Cool. The other traffic is probably saying, "What, Spear? What are you doing?" Not as smooth as it could have looked, but you know what are you gonna do? I don't think I'm actually going to the airport. This does not seem like the airport area.
Go straight.
I mean, it said I'm going to LAX. The bus has no people. Maybe they're picking up people at the airport. And it says LAX, but well, all right. I guess I just expected more. Actually, this might be just the cargo part of LAX. So, actually, good point, Spear. You don't really know what the cargo point LAX is like. Do I pull in here? No. Look, there's the red thing. There's the entrance, and there's the where I need to be. The GPS is telling me to go in the other. All right. Yeah. See, I'm not really following this. I mean, these overhead roads,
And then turn right.
it does make me think more airporty. Have multiple layers,
Turn
multiple
right.
levels, and stuff like that. So yeah. Oh, some sort of airplane. Probably waiting for some jet engine intake cowls. See, without the GPS, this would be
Keep right.
it'd be like,
And then
where am
turn
I turning?
right.
Why couldn't I just
You have arrived at your
pull in
destination.
the other spot? I'm going right back down by the Walmart truck, right where I was gonna go. Oh, it's X'd off. All right. Let's park this bad boy. Where do you need it? I could back it into one of these spots, or I could just, let's play it safe. I was thinking about backing it in because I'm gonna have to maybe back it in anyway to get back to where I need to drop it off. But oh, if I had pulled in here like it didn't tell me to, it would have been super easy. Barely an inconvenience. It's crazy. Why did they tell me to go up there? I would have pulled in here, hit the mark, gone straight to the drop-off spot. All right, that's the way you want to be about it. I did something to the trailer there. It didn't hit anything, but I think I was up on curb. There's nothing wrong with easy parking for your first few trips. Plus, I gotta actually get to work. IRL. I've been known to truck at weird times of the day and night. There we go. Check it out. Let me. I can use the mouse. Once we're parked, I can use the mouse. It is an oversized load. I wasn't making that part up. Longer than I thought it would be. And I guess LAX cargo center. The plane over there, cargo. There you go. Jet engine intake cowl. Did I say that correctly? You can't say that fast 6 times. That's for sure. I need to remember to get some fuel. Okay, on rest. There you go. A little quick little job. $4,600. Like I said, I'm just building up the levels, trying to get a little bit of money. Um, I guess if I stop with the fuel efficiency, I can get more jobs that pay more money for being safe, which I think I will opt for next time. You get 1 point per level. What's this? Yeah, see, when I went to the dealership, it gave me some of these things. There's a lot of things that are still locked at at the dealership. Oh, wait, I don't have the 49. I don't have the 49. I have the 57X, but this was also an option. So I guess some things. No, this was an option. I remember I looked at the 6x4 because I'm in 6x2, so I did have a few different things I could do on the truck upgrades. All right, thanks for watching American Truck Simulator with Spear. Join me next time for more trucking action. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and other assorted buttons.